Welcome to the traffic projection tool. I'm going to show you how to quickly set up your first SEO traffic projection. So the information that we're going to give it on this page is going to build a database of keywords that you're going to use to build your forecast. So the first thing that we want to give it is just a name. I just like to name it after whatever website we're running this for. Next up, you need to put in the domain that you want to run the forecast for. Naked, nothing behind it. Select the country SERPs. We're in the US, so I'm going to stick there. Now, you can give it up to 3 competitors. This tool is going to scrape all their keyword rankings, all their data, and get added to your database. So you need to be very careful that if you add in competitors that have a ton of traffic, especially irrelevant traffic, then it's going to inflate this data in a way that's not good. In fact, I usually don't use competitors. I usually just use the website because we're going to build a forecast based on the keyword rankings that this website already has. And then I'll add in the must-have keywords that I know that we need to rank for. So these are going to be business keywords. So the website that I'm running this for is a legal marketing agency. So I'm going to want to put in all the keywords that I know without a shadow of a doubt are important for this website to rank for. And if they rank for it, then it's going to not just going to drive more traffic, but it's going to drive more customers for that business. So if it's e-commerce, you're going to want to put in the exact products that you're selling or the keywords that you want to target with those. If it's a local business, make sure to stick in all the localized keywords in here as well, service keywords, etc. Now, I do recommend using competitors if this website does not have a lot of traffic at all, or if it's going to be a content heavy campaign where you're going to need to steal competitor keywords, right? You're going to need to find keywords that you don't already know about and build content around those. If that's the case, then you're definitely going to want to find those competitors and add them in. So next we go to the next step. This is just going to validate the information that we put in. Yes, we're good. Now we do 2 forecasts. We do a forecast based on existing keywords, and then next we do it based on competitor and seed keywords. So you can see the keyword source. These are all the keywords that are pulling through from the website. Now, where our projections set themselves apart is the ability to forecast at the keyword level. Other tools are going to take very broad data and apply it to your website. We go through and say, okay, at the end of 12 months, if this keyword is currently in position 6, where do we think that we can get it to by the end of that year? So if I put in position 1 here, what you'll see is now this metric moves up. Now this is saying, based on the data that we've given it, that they can expect an 11% growth year over year based on their own keywords only. So you have the ability to go through one by one, but we've also built in this logic to just bulk apply to these keywords, which really speeds it up for you. And then after you apply this logic, then you can go through and you can clean these one by one. When we go to the next step, now we're looking at competitor and seed keywords, which you can see here. These are some of the competitors that I had given it. And here's one of the must-have keywords here that I added. We get 2 new numbers. Now this is saying, okay, based on these keywords here, which are keywords that this website does not currently have, what's the expected yearly growth? And then the addressable market is just adding all these together to show you what the total traffic could be if you optimize everything. Now, this number might seem really high, but keep in mind, this website is losing traffic. It doesn't really have a ton of traffic. So 2,000% increase year over year isn't really that much. It's not really unreasonable, especially when you go through and you clean all these keywords and you know exactly what's in here. We've gone through and we've already excluded all the keywords that are too big head keywords that are not really relevant. And I've got a whole video that also shows you exactly how to do that if this number is too big. And once you go through and clean these keywords, now your projection is done. And we have a graph here that shows us these 5 scenarios. This is last year's traffic. You can see it's going down. Then this one shows them, okay, if they're doing nothing, this is how you can expect to lose traffic month over month, and it even gives you the traffic estimate. So you can see here, this number 325 is the same one here, which is saying this is the expected end of next year traffic if you do nothing. And then when you factor in the existing keyword words, now we've got a little growth rate here. We say, okay, we can expect a 96% traffic increase, which equates to 1,000 visitors per month. You see here 1,000 visitors at the end of the month. And then we factor in all these different ones here, and you can see that yes, this number is pretty big, but in reality, it's not that big, because to get to 15,000 visits per month is not really that difficult, because I see the data. There's plenty of opportunity there. Then there's more reporting charts, shows you the top existing keywords, what they're going to optimize against, what the expected traffic would be at the end of 12 months based on these keywords, and then new keyword targets as well. So that's it. If you have any questions, we have a full help section, tons of videos to help you out. We're also standing by. Just send us an email, support@trafficprojection.com.